Hi guys, welcome back to another video of mine. I have some explaining to do, and that is the whole point of this video today. I'm going to be doing a Q&A, and to be honest, it's not gonna really be a Q&A because nobody really left me a question, and it'd be like that. But I wanted to make a video to update you guys about me, what's going on, and I'm going to be getting ready for the day. So right now I have my laundry going. That's why you don't see any of my bed sheets on my bed. Yeah, run to the grocery store to buy some groceries because I don't have groceries in the apartment. So that's what I'm going to be doing after I make this video and I get dressed and everything like that. I really want to show you guys like the outfit idea that I have for today. So I'm wearing this green kind of like crop top, tank top type of action, and I'm wearing these like green, hold on, let me show it to you. And then I'm also going to be wearing this Yoshi bucket hat. I love this. It's such a cute Yoshi bucket hat. So I'm going to be wearing that. I'm going to put my hair down. But for the sake of me doing my makeup and everything in between, I'm going to be leaving it like this. Possibly get yourself a coffee. I have my coffee right here. So yeah, it's going to be a good old chit chat. Might have some feelings involved, you know. Yeah, so let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I do apologize in advance that I have been gone for like as long as I have. Did I know that this was going to happen? Absolutely not. My last video, I kind of talked to you guys about my New Year's resolution. And I kind of talked about how I wanted to have more time to do things in my life, and I wanted to find myself and, you know, kind of just spend more time away from my phone, spend more time to doing things that I love, blah, 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 etc., etc. And then I also mentioned how I wasn't going to be on YouTube and shit like that. So, yes, I wasn't on YouTube, obviously, for like 3 to 4 months. I have been completely like silent. So when I said that I wanted to have more time for myself, I genuinely meant it, but it's, this semester didn't do that for me. And the reason why is, by the way, highly recommend this. It's my favorite daily moisturizer. It also has sunscreen in it, so it's very good for your skin. Anyways, so what I was trying to get at is, see, the train of thought, she's just not thoughting right now. I briefly touched up on the fact that I wanted to be a PA for you guys. For those of you who don't know or who are just now watching me, I am pursuing to be a PA, but I have also been thinking about going to medical school. And to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of like in between the two. Right now, I'm still leaning more towards PA just because of the things that I want for myself, the type of things that I want, etc., etc. Medical school, though, is still a possibility, but it's just one of those things that you have to really consider because it's a lot. Anyways, with that being said, I bring this up. This, I promise, ties into it. I bring this up because to be a PA or to go to medical school, you do need to do prereq classes at your university, especially under your undergrad, or just in general, but preferably on your undergrad. And because of this, it's a lot of rigorous classes such as like organic chemistry, anatomy, physiology, genetics, etc., all of that stuff. So I didn't really realize the amount of work that was going to go into these classes. And, you know, part of me feels a little ignorant to think that it was going to be like a whatever situation, because I am the type of person where I have a lot of faith in myself. I truly do. I have a lot of faith in myself, and I would like to believe that I can get through things no matter what, but I did not know it was going to be like this. So this semester I took, how many credit hours did I take this semester? Like, I took 14. I'm insane. I know. I took 14 credit hours. I was taking Chem 1, and I was also doing anatomy with lab, so it's like 2 classes in one. And then the chemistry was also like dissertation, which is kind of like a lab with the chemistry. And I was taking 2 psych classes online. When I tell you guys that that shit had me in a chokehold, oh my God, I was not mentally well all semester. I was crying every single day. I didn't talk to my family, didn't talk to my friends, didn't hang out with anyone. All I was doing was studying, and I was still doing bad. And that's what was killing me. I was doing so much, and I was pushing myself a lot for no results. And I think that was what infuriated me the most. I would just sit here spending 8+ hours, and I'm not kidding. Like, I am the type of person where I was really at the library studying for 12 hours in a day. And I wish that I was making that up, but it's the truth. It was the absolute truth, and I was still doing bad. It was mainly chemistry and anatomy that I was not doing well in. So what ended up happening was I had a complete mental crisis all throughout the semester. I was physically unwell. I was having doubts about myself. I still am, but it's just become like one of those things where I was just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, and I'm not trying to like worry anybody, but I was definitely like, I was definitely on the edge. I was definitely on the edge of losing my mind. And if you were in my life during that time, and you still are, you would have known how stressed I was, and I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. And because of that, I started to have doubts of, is this something that I really want to do? Is this something that it almost felt like it wasn't worth it? And the reason why I say this is because if you can't enjoy your life, if you can't go out, if you can't see people you care about, it's almost like, look, I'm all for the sacrifice. I totally understand. Sometimes you have to put things aside, but when it's like months and months and months and months of just straight like unhappiness, and it's just, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I truly wouldn't. It was really difficult. It was really difficult for me to want to wake up every day. It was really difficult for me to want to see anybody. Yeah. So that's how it went for the last 6 months. And because of that, I obviously wasn't going to be in the mood to make a YouTube video. But I don't know how to explain it to you guys. But before I get into like the more sadder parts of like whatever, there's also been some really good moments that have happened to me. So I may or may not have kind of disappeared and like fell in love, and am now in a very happy relationship. So yeah, I just feel like telling you guys because like y'all are like my homies. So I ended up falling in love without knowing it, and then I am with someone that's very supportive of me, and he has just been nothing but, honestly, like, he was my rock during this entire time. I was just like depressed all of the time, and I just felt really lost and alone, and he definitely picked me up when I needed it. So I could not have asked for a better partner. Obviously, like, we have our moments where we butt heads, but he has just been nothing but perfect to me. So honestly, despite all of the hardships that I've been dealing with, he was definitely like something that helped me through this time. And he may or may not be making an appearance on my YouTube channel at some point. So yeah, but I don't know. He's definitely great. So I just wanted to sprinkle some good news in there because I just feel like it's just gotten really sad. It's like, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I have felt like dying. So yeah, I just wanted to sprinkle that in there. I understand that sometimes you have to make sacrifices, and I totally get that, but it became to a point where like I wasn't even I didn't even play my guitar for months. I haven't been able to watch any shows that I enjoyed. When I tell you, like, anatomy was the killer. I think it was anatomy because chemistry in itself was already hard. And I also didn't have a good professor, so I ended up having to drop that class, by the way. I dropped chemistry because it became too much. And it really upset me because I had put so much time and energy into that class at this point, but it was like March and I had already failed another exam. So my grade was so low that I was almost about borderline not going to pass the class, and I had 2 more exams. The fact that I was still not doing as well as I wanted to, and it was like about to be finals at like the next month, I made a decision on myself to drop the course because I was like, look, I rather like drop a class than get a bad grade and it affects my GPA that I worked so hard for. So dropped chemistry. What else? After I dropped chemistry, everything started to like work out for me in anatomy. And also, if you guys want, I'm planning to make a video on how I passed human anatomy, because I understand that it's a very difficult class, and I didn't realize that it was a weed out class until after the fact, or like while I was already in it. And it really is, because my professor's like, here's 100+ slides of material, and like your exam is next week on this material. If you don't know how to study, if you don't know what you're looking at, if you don't know what is happening, which was more than half of the time for me, you are not gonna do well. Plus, for whatever reason, my stuff was always like 8 a.m. So I'd literally have to be at my school at 8 a.m. to take like this exam at like crack ass of dawn. That shit wasn't pleasant, but I made a cute little routine out of it because every single time that I had an exam, I would get myself a little Starbucks. By the way, speaking of exams, guys, I had 3 exams on the same day for months. Like, that was another thing that was fucking me over. I literally can't make this up. So I just happened to be really unlucky where my lab practicals and my lecture exams fell on the same day. And for whatever unknown reason, maybe I did something to someone. I couldn't tell you, but like my chemistry exams fell on the same day as my anatomy exams. So I'd literally have 3 exams in one day. When I tell you the amount of panic attacks that I had, unreal. I never in my wildest dreams would have wished this on anyone. It was the worst experience of my entire life, having to have 3 exams fall back to back to back on the same day. One at 8 a.m., literally another one at 11:30, and then another one at 2:30. Like, dude, I'm literally, like I said, this entire semester has really it's been a really humbling experience. Like, let me just tell you, this semester, really humbling experience. I started to think, am I even meant to do this stuff for the medical field? And I still feel that way. You know why? Because I feel like every single thing that I've applied for, everything that I've ever wanted to try to do, denied. Literally this entire like semester, and still I have just had the worst luck ever. I applied for this internship, I didn't get it. I applied for a lab and I didn't get it. Yeah, it's just not been going right. Like, I don't know what it is that I did. I'm just gonna really need life to stop, like, just please. Just please. I don't know. When I tell you that I felt like I was gonna lose my mind, I truly felt like I was gonna lose my mind. I don't know. I just think that, like, part of me wants to believe, like, if I keep staying positive, something will work out for me. Right now, I didn't even tell you guys. See, this is how long I've just not, I haven't been on the internet for so long. I have too much stuff to tell you. I really do. So you know how I told you guys that I was studying for an EKG certification exam, and if you have been watching my vlog diaries or watched my videos, you would have saw that I was always studying for it. So I took the exam, passed it, but funny story, I was in the middle of taking this proctored national exam my awful apartment complex Wi-Fi just cuts off while I'm taking the exam. Literally, I get kicked out of it. Couldn't get back into the exam. But funnily enough, I had answered all of the questions and I just couldn't go back to like look over what I had wrote because I got kicked out of the exam. So I thought it was hilarious that I still passed. But yes, I passed the national exam. And now I have to go find a clinical site to do 10 live EKG readings. And it has been the hardest experience ever. Reason why is because nobody really does EKG readings in a clinic. So I honestly think I'm gonna have to reach out to hospitals and like see if they'll let me do these clinicals at their facility. But it's just, guys, it's just been a trip. Like, I feel like I've called and I've called and I've called and nobody has gotten back to me. Yeah, so nobody's gotten back to me and I am just very much frustrated because I just feel like every time I try, it's not really getting me anywhere at the moment. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to be positive. I truly am. It's just really difficult when time to time again, you're just like getting a no, no, no. People answer you. They rushingly try to get through the phone call because they just genuinely don't want to talk to you. Definitely doesn't make me feel good, but you know. Got a chance to shadow a physician assistant in the emergency room. So that was a very cool experience. And I can definitely get into it. I can make a video about my experience shadowing a emergency PA, and also I can go into detail about how I got the shadowing experience. So I have some ideas in mind for videos because I think a lot of people would like to have videos on that. But basically, I'm just a little frustrated right now because I just feel like I'm hitting a wall. But I don't know. I feel like I have to keep trying because I don't really know what else I could do. So that's kind of the predicament that I am in. I want to find a job and it's just been hard. So like, I don't know, guys. It's just a lot of things haven't really been working out in my favor. And I think it's just really like aggravating me because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm always trying my best to do the, what I can, and that's not really working out. I need to do my makeup, dude. I'm like over here talking to you guys and I'm not even doing my makeup. But like, I've missed you guys. I feel like I've been so out of touch with YouTube, and that's another thing. I started to question like if this is something that I really want to do because I haven't been making music. I haven't been doing anything that I've really loved for the past like 6 months. And I finally made it out of the woods. I finished the semester with 2 A's and a B. I got an A in my psych class. I got an A in my other psych class. And I got a B in anatomy. So I finished with an 85, which is really good for anatomy. So yeah, guys, I don't know. I just feel like I made it out of the woods and I really didn't think I was, but I did. So I don't know. I also want to share with you guys that I haven't been doing well mentally, but that's been a given. I feel like if you can put context clues together, you can obviously put it together that I've not been well mentally. But I don't know. I haven't been doing well mentally, and I feel like I'm just being really hard on myself. I wish that things were progressing a lot more than they are, but they're not. And it frustrates me because I wish that I had more going on, but I don't. And to be honest, all I can do is keep trying because it's like, what else am I supposed to do? Just sit here and be upset, So I like the green action. What do you guys think? Green action. But yeah, and things that my apartment have been kind of frustrating as well. Like, I don't know. Living with roommates is never easy. So I've been dealing things with that. And I don't really want to get into that, but it's just a whole lot of things have been happening, and I feel like my mental health hasn't been the best. And I'm starting to really like try to soul search again. Like, hold on, I need to fix this. Goodbye. Why? I didn't want it to be that green. Like I want it to be cute green, not like boom green. Planning to make more music. I say this literally every freaking time. I know that, and I'm fully aware that I say this more than I actually do it. But I'm gonna attempt to try to make more music this summer because I miss doing things that make me happy. There is nothing in the world that is saying that I hate medicine. I love medicine. I think it's interesting, and like I wouldn't have put so much time and energy and dedication pursuing, you know, like medicine and doing things that I need to for that. But if I'm being completely honest, I don't feel like it's worth it to lose myself completely. Like, I'm still trying to figure out a balance between academics and myself. It's not easy, and if you were to ask anybody, especially pre-med or like anything in STEM, it's really hard to prioritize yourself as well as academics. And so, you know, when I was going through all of that stuff, I wasn't working out, I wasn't taking care of myself, I wasn't eating correctly, I wasn't talking to people, I wasn't making it an effort to nourish myself. So, you know, I gained a little bit of weight, I was depressed all the time, I slept later than I needed to, I have been waking up literally every day at like 1 in the afternoon. It's just, I'm trying really hard to get my eggs in a basket, but I'm trying really hard to get myself together, but guys, it's difficult. It's really difficult. And I wish that I don't know, sometimes I just wish that I did a better job, or I try to think of why I'm not excelling, but maybe it's not my timing. Like, maybe God isn't wanting things to happen right now for a reason. Maybe I'm supposed to learn these lessons, because I really couldn't tell you. But I just feel like sometimes I don't know. Also, I'm gonna like fast forward this a little bit because I feel like I'm talking more than I'm doing my makeup, so just give me a quick second so I could like get more of my face done. Okay, so I did enough of my makeup where I feel like if I was to talk more, it wouldn't be such a big issue. But yeah, guys, I don't know, like, let me know if any of you guys have ever felt this way, because I just feel like I keep hitting a wall. Like, I don't know, it's just so hard to be positive when nothing is really like happening for you. I know that I've been lucky in the past where I've had really cool things happen to me, but for whatever reason, this part of my life, nothing is really advancing. I'm not getting any job opportunities. I'm not really getting, I don't know. It's just, you know, it's just a little frustrating, and I just wished that things were working out for me. So I'm really hoping that within the next month or so, I can maybe get a job, or I could do my clinicals the way that I need to for my EKG stuff. Because if I want to do med or PA school, I do have to start doing patient care hours. And also, it's really hard to live on your own without having a job. Thankfully, I have really supportive parents that help me and, you know, are willing to help me with money and stuff like that. But it just gets to a point where it's like, I want to be able to feel a little independent as well. Like, I don't want my parents to feel like they have to provide for me all of the time. So I don't know, that's just the way that I've been feeling. So yeah, and what else did I want to update you guys about? Well, classes are officially over for me, as you know. I'm not taking any summer courses because I feel like I will like mentally lose my mind if I do. What else has been going on? I'm planning to try to like be more on top of be on YouTube I'm planning to like do music if I can. I'm I want to like start getting into fitness. So I've been trying to make it a point to at least exercise every day. I might exercise today, to be honest with you, but I don't know because it's a Saturday and I like to just chill on the weekends, but I might exercise today. I do know that I have a lot of things to do at my apartment, so I have to clean because it is so dirty in here. It's disgusting. I don't know, I just want to get into stuff that I love again, like anime and manga and nerd shit. I don't know. So that's just been kind of my life. I asked you guys to leave me some questions on my Instagram. Nobody left me anything except my boyfriend. So he asked me, do you want anything besides almond milk at my house? And the answer is yes. Please buy goldfish. I love cheddar goldfish, especially the rainbow kind. I love the rainbow goldfish. And always have Buenos. But he has Buenos because he bought some because I asked him to. Also, the semester feels really like lonely and isolating just because, like I said, I haven't had time to talk to people, I haven't been able to go to any club events, guys. Like, you know how I am such a big person with going to clubs, doing all of that stuff, being involved. Yeah, didn't do that at all this semester. I didn't do that at all. Literally this entire semester, I have been in my depression. And I don't want to be like that anymore. I don't. I really don't. So, I don't know. Oh, I got lipstick on my chin. What do you guys think? Do you think my makeup came out cute? I'm gonna put my hair down and I'm gonna wear my little Yoshi hat. I've been wanting to like work on some projects and I haven't had time because the semester has been absolutely a nightmare. But moving forward, I do want to make sure that I am aware of my workload and I want to have more time for me. I'm gonna make it a point that, look, I deserve to like fit in time for me. So it's like if I have to squeeze in going to the gym, I'm going to go to the gym. And if I want to do something fun with my friends, I'm going to do something fun with my friends. I have to moderate my time because I can't just study all of the time. And you know what's the funniest thing? When I started to like prioritize like having time for me, I noticed that my grades started to like do better. And I also noticed that when I was just willing to allow myself to have fun, like I said, see my friends, do all of that stuff, as well as just kind of like cut down my workload. Like, look, I am an overachiever, and for the heart of hearts of me, I was like, I am not going to drop a class. I rather fail than drop a class because I have a lot of pride. I'm a very prideful person, especially with my academics. So my boyfriend was telling me, you need to drop the class, you need to like take care of yourself mentally. I was not doing well. If you were to talk to me throughout the semester, you would have saw in my face that I was not okay. And I was never okay. And it makes me really sad that I just let it get to that point. And I just was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to drop it. No, I'm not going to drop it. No, I'm going to drop it. And I ended up dropping it, and it ended up being one of the better decisions that I could have ever made for myself, because if I would have not dropped chemistry, I probably would have done a lot worse. I finished the semester with all A's and B's. Like, that's insane. I had a C in anatomy all semester, and I really did that. I really finessed a B. Almost an A, few points away from an A, but it wasn't a low B. It was like a pretty good average B, But yeah, guys, I don't know. That's kind of like my update for you guys. Hold on, let me put my little Yoshi hat. Oh my god, guys, this is a cute fucking look. Let's go. I know a lot of you guys have been wondering where I've been. Why have I been gone? Because of depression. Yeah, long story short, because of depression. And just because my life has been absolutely insane. And it's continuously going to be insane, but all I can do is try to make time. That's literally all I can do. So yeah, But I want to make more time to do this because YouTube makes me happy. And look, I told myself from the start that medicine isn't my dream. It's something I have a passion for, but it's not my dream. That's totally fine. I just want to make sure that I also make time for things that I'm genuinely like passionate about. Not that I'm not passionate about medicine. Obviously I am, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing for it. But the things that really speak to me, the things that I've envisioned myself since I was like 5 or 4 years old, like, you get what I'm saying. So, you know, I think it's ridiculous to center my entire life around medicine. I refuse to do that, and I will advocate to the day I die that medicine doesn't have to be your entire identity, because it's ridiculous to assume or expect it to be. And I can get into another like I can go on and on about this topic, but you know, I just genuinely feel like that is the worst thing that you can do for yourself, is to make medicine your identity, or to make your career your identity. So yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go because I have a lot of stuff to do today. I have to go grocery shopping, and I have to be an adult. I don't want to be an adult. And Instagram, if you want to DM me privately about anything, have any questions about anything, I do attend to my messages on there. Leave any comments below on anything. Let me know how you're doing. I want to know how you guys are doing. Please let me know how you're doing, because I haven't talked to any of you guys in so long. So leave a comment below if you're comfortable enough to share what you've gone through. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I have like a little fun album reaction video coming up, because I'm going to be seeing Pierce the Veil in May 28th at St. Augustine. So I'm going to be doing an album reaction to their album, because I have yet to listen to the entire album, and I probably should, because I'm gonna see them. So yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.